In this second installment of the basics of shoemaking, first one being the preparation of insoles, it is time now to move on to lasting. These are lasts, the shoe molds upon which material is molded. And lasting is the process in which we take the uppers and stretch them over the last, nailing them into place to create the shape that will ultimately become a shoe. With outsoles prepared and uppers ready, we can begin to last the shoes. In this case, I'm creating a sample to test the toe shape, so I'm mostly concerned with stretching the leather. In other instances, depending on the design, certain things may need to be considered, like seam placement and centering the pattern. Generally, I prefer to begin with wet leather, as I find it easiest to work with, starting by aligning the ends, nailing them down, and tacking down any allowance at the top that can help keep the material in place. Again, in my case, it's all one piece because I'm simply testing the shape, but I do plan on trimming the edge to remove the tack marks. The main goal here is to stretch the leather as smoothly as possible over the last to get the most accurate shape. This may take a few tries. Just make sure you're pulling with force, but not too much force, as some leathers have a tendency to tear. The toe requires a bit more work. The goal here is to minimize the wrinkles. Tug on the leather, place a nail, create a small pleat, nail again, and so on. Once I have this sequence of nails and pleats, I bend the nails one at a time. This helps the leather stretch even further and removes the wrinkles a bit more. Once you begin to drive the nail with a hammer, firmly guide the nail towards you, or in the opposite direction to its original angle, once again creating tension to help remove the wrinkles even further. I let them dry overnight. The next day, when the leather has had time to mold, I place new nails, this time without bending, that will hold the leather in place while the cement cures. When ready, paste down the leather once again, ensuring all, or most, wrinkles are stretched out. Hammer everything into place. Trim the excess, and you're ready to move on. I really hope this helped and provided a little more insight into the more difficult or time-consuming processes of shoemaking. I created these in-depth videos as supplement for those following along to my Edwardian boudoir slipper video for CoCoVid. I've linked it below in case you're curious. Till next time!